As you can see or hear, everything is complementing each other. Every instrument is complementing each other. Nothing is in the way of the next instrument. So when you hear it clearly. So even though my faders are at different positions, you still hear clearly what's being done. And that can only happen if you take the time to like EQ properly, to properly take out what's not needed, keep what is necessary, so that the characteristic of each instrument actually shines through, or more so play its part in the mix, so that when you actually move faders, you don't have to have everything all the way up here. Some things can come down, right? So just remember, take your time, get your gains right, get your compressions right. If you're using gates, get that right too. But also get your EQ right, because it also plays a part in your volume. It plays a part in the instrument being heard or not being heard. So once you properly EQ each specific instrument, each channel, and it's good, your mix will also sound good if you know how to mix properly. That's a whole other lesson in itself. But when you EQ properly, you make room for other things to stand out and play its part properly without being encroached on. So without the bass stepping on the kick drum, without the bass muddying up the keyboards, or without the keys overpowering anything else, there's room for everything to breathe, for everything to come through and be heard properly and clearly. And that is what you want. And that is the purpose of EQing. You can take different approaches to EQing. You can be artistic with it. You can be corrective with it. Some people blend the two. I do from time to time. I am artistic with it from time to time, depending on how I feel. Majority of the time, I'm being corrective. So if something sounds muddy, something sounds too resonant, something sounds too bright, too piercing, I'm going to correct it by using the EQ. But I think when you have a good blend of being artistic and creative, but also having the technical mindset to correct what's being heard, or what needs to be heard and what doesn't need to be heard, you can actually produce some pretty good stuff, some pretty good sounding mixes. And the point of every mix is to make sure that everything that you see in live, anything on stage that you see in a live gig, can be heard, and heard clearly. And anything you see on a video, that was produced and is attached to a video, can be seen and heard clearly as well. So take the time, go back over your mixes, and just pay attention to what you did, what you didn't do, because when you properly structure everything from top to bottom, you're able to put out a good sounding mix that's relatively pleasing to those who hear it. So this is the end of the series, how to EQ, or learning how to EQ. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Put your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's have a conversation. Catch you guys in the next one.